So first one, have you ever used the excuse that you're a DJ to get girls? Bro, if you want to do something in your life and you're not sure, and you probably are sure that you don't have the facilities, just be convinced and do it. You know how many times, for example, I was at a festival, I wanted to get backstage or something, I didn't have the wristband, you know, but I was like, okay, I'm just going to pretend to be like one of the guys and just go straight. You know, you go straight into backstage, you say hi to the security, easy. Hi, what's up? And you go, you know, it works. Yo, buongiorno ragazzi, what is going on? No Filter Sunday, we are so back in a new location. We
at the sea now.
Yeah, where are we, bro? Tell them.
We are in Caroline right now because we are going tonight. Tonight, like in a club, in a very big club, to see Chris Tassi. And we're at the sea. It's like 10 minutes with the car. And first time into the location with sea.
Yeah, exactly. We spontaneously decided, bro, we need to do something, you know. It was like 2 days ago, I told him, bro, fuck it, let's pack everything and let's go to the sea. For 2 days, I saw that there was this good DJ playing here near where we are. It's a DJ who blew up in the last 2 years, I think. His name is Chris Tassi. Maybe some of you know him. I'm gonna put some videos of him. He's so fucking good. Like, his music is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like his own style or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's very, very unique. And we decided, bro, let's go. Let's film everything. We're gonna also to the beach today, and
do some crazy pranks.
Yeah, we're going to do some pranks, some funny shit. I bought on the internet this fake snake, you know,
with the fishing line.
With the fishing line, and we're going to the people. And yeah, you're gonna see a video of that on the channel too. But like in general, I think for me, bro, the most cool things are the spontaneous things.
Yeah, me too.
Like spontaneous trips.
Yeah.
Without too many plans.
Yeah.
Are the coolest, you know?
It happens like it happens.
Yeah, it happens, you know?
It's also cool if you know in a half year you're going there.
Yeah.
It's also cool because it's like the happy moment before.
Yeah.
But these spontaneous trips are the insane.
Yeah, you know why? Because sometimes when you plan like a trip for a long time, you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you set your expectations really high, and then you go there and maybe it's not so nice as you thought, and then you're down, you know. This way you don't have any expectations, you just go like,
it can only be cool.
Exactly, it's only a plus. And that it's the same thing when we went to Mallorca. It was so spontaneous. Decided 1 week before and went there, and it was insane. So that's the coolest thing in my opinion, you know. But guys, summer is starting now. Look the vibes, bro. The sun is out. It's so nice.
Yeah.
I finally, bro. It's the coolest period of the year, in my opinion. Do you like more like summer or winter?
Summer,
Summer, bro. It's festival season. Everyone is happy. Good vibes. Festivals are here, bro. It's just, you know, sea and stuff.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. It's like fucking sick.
T-shirts, small shorts.
Also like playing at festivals and stuff, you know, having cool gigs. This summer I have the coolest festivals, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing. Yeah, there is still on the music side a lot to do because, you know, we got cool bookings of cool shows, but they're all like paying very few money, you know, they're not paying a lot.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about the summer. You don't make a lot of money, but that's okay, you know. We just have to keep working, and the plan is to one day live with just music.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of people who are watching us and who are from our city are not believing in us, and they're like, yeah, what you want to do with the music, you know? Yeah. But we're just gonna keep going, and that's the goal.
Keep pushing, and one day.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, if you're consistent, it will come one day. Also, you with your passion, I think you don't have to listen to absolutely nobody. Yeah. If we would have listened to people, our mother in first place, bro.
That I would be studying with my son, like a nerd, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Mothers are the first ones not really believing in us and saying, bro, just go study, just go to university, go do this, go do that, you know. But
and also other people like my teacher and
the teachers are also never believing.
It's better you be quiet and tell nobody.
That's the
and hustle.
Exactly.
Tell nobody your plans and do it for your own.
Exactly. Don't share your plans.
You live better.
Your results will speak for you, you know.
Exactly.
And then at a certain point, when you got the cool results, people are gonna be there and be like, "Yo, bro, I was there since day one," you know. And meanwhile, it was bullshit, you know. But yeah, so the goal is absolutely to make it, you know, to live with music and stuff.
Yeah. I would also like to organize festivals and
You
enter
like
in
that
this
shit.
scene, yeah.
You like that shit, right? That's also cool.
I think as a DJ,
Yeah.
it helps a lot
Really?
because you're creating a networking.
That's
and
true.
You can book other DJs; they book you too.
Yeah.
I think it's a big step. That it helps you a lot. At
You
the
think?
beginning.
I think more that it takes a lot of time from you, where you could make music, you know.
Yeah.
But I think if you can organize everything, it surely helps. So if you're like at the start and
you make a lot of connections.
yeah, that's true. So I think for you right now, it's
Yeah.
like the best thing because you're searching for gigs and stuff, you know, also where we live. So that's a good one.
And also then in Rotterdam,
Yeah, exactly. When you're going there,
at the beginning you have to network.
Yeah.
In the new city.
networking in the music
So
industry,
important.
it's I think the most important thing. You just have to put your face out there, go to the right spots, and just talk to people.
Yeah.
It's so hard, but in everything, not only music. Also, I don't know if you have another passion. You just have to get out of your comfort zone and go speak to those people who you think could help you. And it's so hard sometimes, you know. I was in Amsterdam.
You get rejected. Also.
You get rejected a lot. I was in Amsterdam and I was like, bro, I have to go speak to these people, but I was so shy. So don't do it. But I did it for myself. I drank a vodka Red Bull, you know, to be a little bit, just a little bit less scared. And I went and talked to everyone, and it was productive, you know. So yeah, but
normally you don't drink.
I never drink. I really never drink. So if I drink one drink, I already like, you know. But it takes like the anxiousness away, you know.
Yeah.
But that is not a good thing. A good thing, you know, because there are lots of DJs who drink before the gigs because they're very stressed, and that is not the key. You have to make it without, because otherwise.
If I talk to me, I was in the last years I was also drinking always.
Yeah.
But now I reduced. In the last half year, I'm not drinking anymore.
That is not the key.
Maybe one beer.
Yeah, easy.
But before I was drinking like 5, 6,
because
7.
you were anxious to go on stage.
And I was, exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's not like it's more mindset.
It's more mindset, of course. But there are lots of DJs also. If you think about Avicii, who had to drink before the shows, you know, that is.
Yeah, it's a stressful life, I think.
Yeah, the thing is, it helps you on the short term, but on the long term, it fucks you up. You know, it really ruins your life. But right now, bro, we don't have to think about bad things. We are here. We're going to the beach, bro.
I am so hyped for tonight.
Yo, so hyped.
Shit.
We want to try.
I am not realizing that we are going to see Christassi.
Exactly. That's so crazy. Then you see it in front of you, you feel like, oh, you know. Yeah. So we wanted to try tonight, like as a challenge. We're going to see if it's possible. We want to try to, because we booked the normal ticket, you know. We want to try to get to the VIP spot.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Without paying the upgrade, you know, just like by ourselves. Maybe if you're convinced, you just go there and you make it. Bro,
That's another thing.
That's another thing.
If you to be convinced in everything.
If you want to get something and you're not sure about something and you think you don't have the facilities, you know, just be convinced and do that thing. Bro, fuck. Bro, if you want to do something in your life and you're not sure and you probably are sure that you don't have the facilities, just be convinced and do it. You know how many times, for example, I was at a festival, I wanted to get backstage or something, I didn't have the wristband, you know, but I was like, okay, I'm just going to pretend to be like one of the guys and just go straight. You know, you go straight into backstage, you say hi to the security, easy, hi, what's up, and you go, you know, it works way better than if you're just like, I would need to go backstage. Then they fuck you all the time.
Know enough something is not right. And
exactly.
We could do the answers that.
Exactly.
Enrico made a story on Instagram.
I made a story last week on Instagram asking for some like questions for us, uncomfortable questions to answer at the podcast, and we got some cool ones, you know. Let's see. Okay, so first one. Have you ever used the excuse that you're a DJ to get girls? Like, yo, I'm the DJ.
Your excuse not, but you will take it often. Like you can say, yeah, I'm playing tonight.
Yeah, true.
Something like that. If you're talking with someone, yeah, I'm playing also too tonight.
Yeah.
But not yo, I'm the DJ.
No, not yo, I'm the DJ. But like, for example,
so small things you
if
can
you're at
use
the
it.
party and like a girl says, yo, what's up? You'll be like, yeah, nothing much. I'm just playing my set. Like, no, I used that when I was in Canada and we played at this festival. People were like there and they asked, yo, but where's your accent from? And I was like, yo, I'm from Italy. We just came here to DJ, and they were like, oh! I thought we were the biggest headliner. Meanwhile, no one knew us, you know. But no, I'm not flexing the thing that I'm a DJ. Low key. Yeah. You can low key, you know. It's yeah.
Next question.
Next question. Have you ever had a crush on a girl who already had a boyfriend all the time? What do you say? A crush on a girl who has a boyfriend? Yeah, bro. Yeah, all the time. But it's nothing like worse. I don't know. I don't approach her if it's like a friend of mine. But if she comes to me and she has a boyfriend, for example, that's fucked up. Like, would you have something?
It's a 1v1, man.
1v1. Explain that.
Yeah, I don't know if.
How does the 1v1 rule work?
If a girl is single, it's a 1v everybody. If the girl has a boyfriend, it's a 1 versus 1. But yeah, I think if she has a boyfriend, and she's coming to you, that means she's not interested.
Yeah, she's not interested in. Also, a thing which I think is like when people are cheating, it's the wrongest thing ever. If your boyfriend cheats, you should leave him. If your girlfriend cheats, you should leave her. But I think that girls, if a girl cheats, it's like way more. It's more emotional than a boy.
More emotional.
Yeah, a boy just does it because he's like an animal, you know.
Yeah.
But a girl does it mentally, you know.
Yeah.
But it's wrong in both. Like, don't get me wrong. It's in both ways. It's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up, you know. But I think if a girl cheats on you, she's going to leave you very soon.
But anyways, it's not. Both shouldn't do it.
No. And if he does it or if she does it, leave her.
Yeah.
He or she is for the streets.
Have you ever thought to let everything and change life?
Like to quit all the music stuff and just change that? Well, not really, because I really love the music stuff. I of course I had some moments where I was like, bro, fuck, this is not working out, you know. And I was like, bro, does it ever, like, you know, when I speak with people and they'll be like, bro, your music stuff, like especially years ago, friends of mine, bro, you should get a little bit more serious if you want a girlfriend, like all the music stuff, you know. And there I was like a little bit, bro, maybe they are right, you know, but I don't know, I don't know what to do. But in the last couple of years, I started to don't give a fuck about what people say. So I'm not really caring anymore about what people say. And I'm really convinced about like my music and everything.
Yeah.
But I definitely thought about, bro, I should fucking go away from here and just move to United States. That's also a little bit what I want to do. I want to go for 1 month to the States. That would be the dream. I'm not saying that I'm doing it. It's just a dream. It's not a plan. It's a dream. That would be sick, you know, try to change life in that way and go there. Yeah, I thought about that. Have you ever thought about changing life?
No, I was always convinced with my stuff. The only thing is that I want to move away to Rotterdam. How I told already.
Yeah. That's also like kind of changing life, you know, because
a change of life, more changing spot.
Yeah, changing environment change. Yeah, true, cool one. This is an interesting one. What do your parents think about your life and your style of how you're living? So, my mom is really, she just wants me to do the university. So I'm doing university just for her, to have her happy and to make music, you know. I can make music while doing university because my university is easy. So if my mom sees that I'm doing university, she's happy. The only thing is that I'm finishing university now, and she's already like pushing me on doing a master's degree. But I don't want to do a master's degree, so
but
I'm sure that
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
But I would tell you to
Do it. But the thing is, the master's degree is very more difficult than the bachelor degree.
You have to hustle more.
I think so. But I'm going to watch, like if it's an easy degree, just like to make my mom happy and to make music, because I use the excuse of university to make music, because if I would work at a 9 to 5, I couldn't make music as I'm doing now. Because I'm making music basically like 80% of the time, 85% of the time, you know. Just 2 weeks before an exam I study, but it's perfect, this university, to make music. So it's the plus, like, you know, win-win.
Win-win.
Exactly. But yeah, my mom at the beginning was not really supporting that music thing. She was like, what you want to do with that music thing? Now she's also not really supporting it, but she sees like
you're having
some cool results, you know.
Yeah.
But I gotta prove her way more wrong, so I just have to keep pushing, you know.
Yeah.
What about you? What are your parents saying?
Yeah, I don't know. My mother is like yours.
Okay.
But she gave up already.
She gave up.
Because she knows I'm doing it what I want.
Okay, yeah. And your dad?
But she would also like that I study. She would like that I would be a doctor, you know?
Yeah, that's also my mom. But the thing is, my mom also wanted me to really push me, like I have to study medicine and stuff. But you know why? Because she wanted to do that.
Yeah, my mother too, yes.
Yeah, she wanted to do that and she didn't make it. So she's trying to.
Why she didn't make it? What is the case?
Because I don't know, her parents didn't want her to study and get a job, you know.
My mother she was like a nerd, you know, very good at school.
Yeah.
And then the only thing, because he didn't study medicine, was that she was afraid of dead bodies.
Dead bodies, okay, yeah, then...
And now she's, como se dice? Bereut.
Oh, now she's regretting it. Now she's regretting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But come back, my father is very supporting.
Very supporting.
Yeah, he's also saying, yeah, one day if you're famous or something like that, I will be a driver.
That's
and
cool.
Yeah.
That's really nice. But yeah, as I was saying, our mothers, because they didn't make it, they want us to make it. But they have to understand that we have another life than them, you know.
No.
We're not living their life, you know. So
exactly.
we have other goals.
It's now a new generation.
And that's what you have to say to your parents too if they're not supporting you with your dream. You know, you have your life.
You have to follow your dreams, not someone else's dreams.
Exactly. You know, it's your life, your choice.
Yeah.
So, the worst. Mi sa configura.
You have.
The worst scene you had with a girl.
Yeah.
The cringiest thing.
The cringiest moment.
What was yours?
I have some crazy stories, but nothing.
For example, what's a crazy story?
I don't know.
So?
Things in the school.
Tell one.
At the toilet.
Tell this and then we're closing because we're already running out of time.
Yeah, nothing. No, it was closing.
He did something in the toilets of the
school.
Of the school. Alright guys, we wanted to end the podcast, but the cam turned off, so we're remaking this outro. We wanted to say thank you so much for the support. We posted last week a video on TikTok, bro, which we made like some pranks in that city near ours, and that shit went so viral.
After 3 hours, it was like 80k views.
But then the guy who we made a prank to text us, if you're not putting this away, I'm going to call the cops and shit.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. And yeah, but we're not giving up. We're making more of those, right? Today we're going to make insane shit. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this pod. See you next week with a new one. Yeah. Peace out. Let's go.